Foot in mouth.
We
Okay,
do that.
we do that.
We do that. Everyone knows. Everyone's so prepared for everything, and I'm like, if it's in my brain, it's here. I can't really add anymore, so let's roll with it.
Okay, it looks like we're live on Facebook. You guys let me share also to the other group. Um, Let me go here. Happy Monday. It is our first guest for 2026.
Ooh,
I know.
honored, honored, extra honored. Yeah.
Let me get back to your bio. Hold on, post that. And I have everything pulled up to be ready, and then I'm like, oh, I have to change screens.
No worries.
Mm-mm-mm. And you guys, thank you for sharing the membership with your friends. If you are going to share the membership with your friends, remember to send them to the portal, which is haimembership.vip, and tell them to answer the questions, because if they don't answer the questions, it looks a little shady on my side. So it looks like we have a bajillion people that want to join the membership today. So, um, but no one answered the questions, so that's a little disappointing. So it's hard for me to have to confirm every single person. So just help me out there. I appreciate it. And we're almost there. We are live on 2 different platforms. And today we have Lisa Monk, and we also have Erin Scott. Erin Scott is in the membership. She's been hanging out in the membership for like 6 years, 2021 now. So maybe that's not 6 years, 2020. I think we started in 2020.
Well, it is
Yeah,
6 years then.
yeah. And so Lisa Monk is the owner of Woof, WOOF, not Wolf Creek, because a lot of people, I'm sure, want to say Wolf Creek, and she's got her logo she's representing. Whoop, whoop. And her husband's a certified pet nutritionist, canine nutritionist from Ruby's group, from Feed Real. And so you guys have this doggy team going on together. You are also an Ayurvedic practitioner for humans. So you guys have taken all your passions together and created this supplement company that is aware of bad products and package in glass. So you have this natural approach with natural packaging and sustained sourcing and lots of options. You're trying not to go down that everybody has the same products in the same jar. And so it's fun to look at your recipes because you're like, oh, that's so great. Like for me, I love your flea and tick recipe because it's not diatomaceous earth. I just want to thank you for that. I get so sick of that. I'm not a fan of diatomaceous earth. So tell us, Lisa, how long has Wolf Creek been active? And kudos to you to get a an idea going, packaged, and just making a beautiful, sustainable product that's affordable.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. We're you're a an anchor in the community, so this is a real honor.
Right on.
So, 5 years ago, the pandemic pushed us kicking and screaming into having a business and a life with restaurants in Tampa Bay. My husband is a chef, a human chef, so he's always fed us all very well, but we never had time for one now or two dogs. And now, actually, a month after we closed our doors in our catering and cafe, we needed a dog. Like, we have teenagers. Everyone was just obviously thrown for a very depressive loop, and we got our first pup and then our second pup because she needed a pup. And that's how we moved into the amazing world of dogs. We'd always had dogs growing up, but when you're in the restaurant industry, many industries, you are a slave to that job, um, that work life, no personal balance. And very quickly we saw, from the conventional path that you're pushed in with your pets, from kibble to the whole gamut, we saw that there's huge opportunities for cleaner lifestyle for our kiddos, because we had always valued that in cleaner ingredients, in a more holistic lifestyle. And putting a pin in that, I was, learning more about you, Poppy. I grew up in a very conventional home. My parents were Western medicine, Band-Aid, the thing kind of folks from the Northeast. You Tylenol, you ibuprofen, and when I was 4, I started getting migraines, like severe migraines. And
How
all of
does a
them,
4-year old even be able to articulate that?
I remember getting them because preschool, I kept getting sent home, like
Wow.
torturous, like the aura and everything. And in my 4-year old language, I would explain it how I explained it. But a lot of it was my mom had migraines and my grandmother had migraines. So whether it was hereditary or it was very much named, and that was part of the cycle. But what was worse was the medications that were thrown, and that actually created a chronic situation.
That's scary.
It
At
was
4 years
insane.
old, that's terrifying.
Like, all throughout school and summer camp and all of it. By ninth grade in high school, I remember, I always had a bottle of codeine.
Oh,
Like, it was
you could have been making
severe.
money on the side on the playground. You're like,
I mean, you're bad.
I'm sorry.
But
I
I like it. I
I went to boarding school.
That says it all right
That
there.
says it all.
No, I think I was like sincerely hooked on many aspects, emotionally and physically hooked on coding. And there were other newer, kind of very like um deeply chemical aspects to the treatments I was getting. And nothing obviously was helping, and it was becoming dangerous. And my parents never actually put it to me that way. I saw it. I couldn't be without a medication. And when I turned 18, it was like a click. I went to an acupuncturist. 10 sessions, and the explanation and the understanding of the meridians, and all of the energy aspects of our physiological makeup. He said, bear with me, do not touch your medications, let's detox you, reset you. And at the 10th session, I had a whole week. I remember it like, and I'm in my late 40s. It was decades ago. I remember the feeling of having a complete week with no headaches.
Wow.
And
All the way
this,
from 4 to 18. And you actually remember clearly because it
yeah,
was that detrimental.
yeah. And I
That's so
remember my
shocking.
parents, it's crazy. My parents were like mocking it. They, it was not the way to do things in that kind of perspective. And I mean, 35 years I've taken maybe ibuprofen during a month of severe like cramps and there's a headache with it, but I have not had a migraine since then.
That is
So
insane. That is so cool.
it's very, and then it snowballed in the positive because I started cutting out meat. I've been a vegetarian since 20. I will obviously, Western medicine has its place. It's saved lives. Like, I am not an anti-vax or anything like that. But the cleaner first is always how I've done it. And then it led me to Ayurveda. And I'm not a practitioner for humans. I'm just for myself. So I wanted to clear that up. Lifestyle wise, I've always done my herbals, and my human daughter is definitely of that no caffeine, and it's it's actually visible, the impact of everyday residual clean and reducing what we can in chemical load and preservatives. It makes a difference. So when fast forward, we got our first and second poodle, and we started to see allergies, itching. It became, for our older girl, Lily, a chronic cough that sleep, appetite, everything was affected. Um, that was the answer. We're giving her kibble. We were giving her what we got from the home that we had rehomed her from. And just like, why are we living our lives more cleanly and accepting this? We started digging in, looking at labels. Our vet, was with Banfield,
Oh.
just beside Mars. We didn't know, but this vet actually, I feel a lot more appreciative now that I know 5 years later so much about the vet industry. She gave us Apoquel and said, hey, you want to not use this forever. You want to maybe
Oh,
use
good.
it. That was rare. And that made us say, okay, let's dig in and find alternatives altogether. So pause me and go to Scott. He's been an executive chef for 30 plus years.
Amazing.
In our He's an amazing chef. We're very lucky, and he enjoys cooking for us. That's the luckiest part.
And he
And
cooks vegetarian.
he cooks vegetarian for me, and then he cooks everything else for his kids. My kid is a vegetarian, and he does it all with like passion and joy. It's crazy because I do not cook. By the way, I don't cook at all. Like a grilled cheese I can do.
A
I can eat
grilled
grilled
cheese.
cheese. Anyway, yeah, I'm a vegetarian, not a vegan. But in our restaurant, he was our chef. I was front of the house, and we didn't have a microwave. We used all fresh ingredients. It was completely homemade, and that's how we had passion for creating fresh when no one else was. And at our in our house, he's always homemade sourdough. We always have a sourdough starter. We always have big bottles of kombucha in cabinets with SCOBY that is all him, and I love being the tester of the finished product. But yeah, it was easy for us to realize that there was huge opportunity, and after really a $3,000 bill of an emergency vet, when we just nothing was working for our Lily, CT scan, like there had to have been something wrong with her throat for the level of chronic cough. Nothing. It was literally the junk we were putting in her.
So
So
scary. So he takes his awesome cooking skills, goes to Ruby's school, the Real Feed Real Institute, gets
yeah.
certified. And is he still a chef?
So He is 100% formulation Wolf Creek. That's what he does.
So he ditched out on the day job.
Yeah, well, COVID closed our doors and
Oh,
we never reopened. And I will tell you what, wouldn't trade it for anything what we've got now. Like
you
my
know,
girls are by my feet. This is heaven. Like,
I think COVID was actually really great for me too. I mean, I hate to say it wasn't good for everyone, but
yeah,
it changed my life for the better.
did it. That's so wonderful. Like the bright side, it's what, right? Silver lining and hopefully your
Resilient,
family, yeah, resilience and you know, changing the perspective. But I mean, I didn't lose anyone to COVID. We heard horror stories. We were very lucky,
right?
and
Me too.
right,
Hmm.
it's life, life.
Yeah. And then Aaron's piping in there. And the Bright Side was the name of their restaurant. What was? Oh, the
Yes,
Bright Side was the name of
yes,
the restaurant?
yes. I say it all the time, like it's my like thing. I got to look at the bright side. Which some of my friends, they're like, enough,
Enough.
Lisa. But it's such a thing that we named our cafe the bright side because that's that's the only way I can function.
That's so sweet. I think it's
Yeah.
legit. Words have worlds. Like they create
Yes.
existence.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. I have I never talk about age. I never like use age as an excuse because I feel like once you give it an excuse, it it will snowball.
I
And
agree.
so,
I
yeah.
agree. 100%. I'll just put my like my brain glitches to the day of the week or like I'll try not to put it to my age.
The
But
fact
yeah.
that you don't drink coffee and your teeth are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You have amazing teeth. But
They're
you're
there.
also in Florida where it's sunny and bright and beautiful most of the time of the year until you hit like summer and hurricane season.
It's
Yeah.
cold now.
It is, isn't it?
Yep. It's
I
going
mean,
down
like
to
right
20 or
now.
30s up by Ocala this week.
You're
Gosh, that's
kidding
not
me.
fun.
It's in the
No,
20s or 30s?
at night up in Ocala, so not Orlando, but close enough.
Yeah,
And
that's what it
Well,
everybody's
in
is.
the
coming in for
day,
VMX, and they're like, "Oh my God, we were bringing warm clothes. We need to bring cold clothes."
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
That's what
Florida.
it's been like 60s during the day and 30s at night here.
That's what it is
Mm,
here.
Yeah. I mean a 30-degree drop. It's really
Yeah, but the New
weird,
Yorker in me likes that, so I'm okay with it.
nice.
Julie. Okay, so you went from refiguring your life, your dogs had a
Yes,
need, and you guys just decided to go all in, it sounds like.
we did. I had neither he nor I had any product experience. I come from the hospitality and restaurant background, business side, and Scott was all kitchen management. And actually, the before he joined me in my restaurant, he was a formulator and recipe creator for a large grocery chain down here in the southeast, Publix, and chef instructor. So formulating and being on a hotline with employees, like that was his world, and I was customer care and back end business stuff. Products, brand new world. So yes, fresh ingredients, yay! Like impact, mission based, sustainability. Like he's always composted. We've always had that in our lives too. But I will tell you what, um, growing a product based company um, is baffling. Like one, we're growing, yay, but we, to have a manufacturer in the US or really anywhere in the world, everything is in plastic. You
It's true. And
you can
I personally am allergic to plastic.
well, your
Who
body
wouldn't
is a
be? I
smart
mean, I think
body.
everybody probably is allergic to plastic. So I have this word that packaging packs aging. And so it creates inflammation and toxins. And so everything I buy, I try to buy everything in glass.
I love that. And it is where we've gone. And, you know, we didn't know about leaching as much as like everything is just so much more clear because we've seen clinical data for the girls, for the pups.
Right, and the hormone stimulators from the plastic. So my sister actually wrote The
Right.
Plastic Ocean, and she's a New York Times bestseller from a couple books that she wrote. So she hopped,
Amazing.
yeah, and so she was playing with plastic potting soils. Her husband's a orchid geneticist, and when they used plastic potting soils, the orchids bloomed aggressively early and longer because of the estrogen. And so all these young girls started going from AB cups to CD cups and just off our
That's
plastic use.
it's
Terrifying.
it's so crazy. And like no one tracks for women. Like everything is male based testing. It's a whole thing. We could talk for a long time. This is fun. But like the little that um we Scott and I have learned in a short time, you have been in it for so much longer. Erin's been in it for so much longer. It it's like fresh new to us. We're like, what has been allowed to be ingested by our like agencies, our government? That it's baffling. So we will likely stay small until we can find either our own facility to start manufacturing. Right now, we manufacture our powders in Canada with a trusted resource, and then we package in our little reusable food safe tins. And
Yay, look
then,
how cute those
yay, it is
are.
adorable. I have to say. And then we use commercially compostable pouches, cornstarch refills, so that people can more affordably and for the planet get refills and fill their tin. And then the oils we get manufactured by Scott's criteria in the States and bottle in glass, amber glass. And that was a change. We had actually started in plastic because we didn't find an option yet. And I think it was 2.5 years ago, we found a source for glass. And yes, it's more expensive. Yes, it's more expensive to and more difficult to ship. But there is no sense in using an omega-3 resource for the BPA leaching, the oxidation from non-amber, and all the reasons glass works best. And we'll bite the bullet and do it the right way versus do it the wrong way. We won't do it if we know the better way, and that better way is what's going to feed our fur family. That's what we're going to use for everyone's fur family.
I love that. I love that you're just not focused on your own situation, that you want to share the love throughout everybody. Now,
Yeah.
you guys have really dove into different versions of omegas. Can we talk about that? Because you have
Okay.
some spin-offs of some healthy omegas
Yeah.
that
Actually,
are non-fish based, and I know the ocean's pretty strapped of fish. I think, isn't it one third? The ocean's missing one third of fish at this point.
Erin, we have to get this book that Poppy's sister wrote. She wrote it down. I know she did. Um, yeah, so Scott went to an NASC conference of like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and there was a speaker highlighting the fact that our world's oceans and the large life like sharks and whales living in it are being depleted drastically of their food source. So sardines, anchovies, mackerel, herring, and we rely on those sources for omega-3s for our pets. And we do carry an ocean fish oil, which Scott has highly filtered, but it is still from the ocean. this is our ocean in 2026.
Six.
So a year ago, we started hunting for a plant-based convertible or direct source of the omega-3s that we want, the EPA and the DHA. And we had heard and kept reading about all of the plant-based that don't convert efficiently, like flaxseed and chia seed. We even have a little hemp seed in our salmon oil for a little balance of omega-6, but those are not going to be rich sources of the anti-inflammatory supporting omega-3s. And then we started reading about microalgae and algal oil. And we saw on the market there were several blends, and there were some with certain preservatives that we didn't want to touch. We wanted clean, pure algal oil, and we were reading more excitingly that algae is, because it's the food source for fish, that is the highest, most potent source of DHA omega. So 4 times the DHA. We found a producer cultivated in the US, which means everything is controlled, the water source, everything. So it's the lowest mercury, toxins, everything. It is not from the ocean. It was sourced from the ocean and now is cultivated. And it's the cleanest. I'm so excited. We are literally not taking the food source of our world's whales, and now our pets are getting less oil in every meg per kg, which is often a tummy issue. The more oil, the harder on their system. And it's just higher DHA by 4 times. So it's my go-to for any pet parent coming to me with sensitivities, with allergy triggers, with gut issues. It's the one ingredient, so it eliminates all the variables pet parents don't know, or they've tested with bioresonance, or they've tested blood, saliva, hair tissue, mineral analysis. And now you've got one anti-inflammatory that has no animal proteins. It's super clean. And we have a couple of different sizes, so oxidation control. And it's just,
Nice.
it's kind of where we're going.
So,
Like,
Lisa, when
the
you
way.
talk about oxidation and you have this algae
No.
oil,
It's fine.
I take it too. What's the
I
shelf life on that? What's the
So
period?
best by 90 days.
Okay.
And you can still use it after that, but its effectiveness diminishes if you've kept it in cool, dark. We offer recommendation of refrigeration with tight, no moisture. You can push it to for sure 4 months plus, and never have it out on the counter by the heat or in the sunlight. You can really get its use out. But having smaller bottles is the most effective way, so that there's no air, no heat. And that's something we learned over the last couple of years. We keep learning more, and we'll pivot when we learn something. It's just how we would want. We need to do it for our own fur family, you know?
But you also have other options. So I saw that you
Yes.
have an ahi blend, which I know is a little controversial, but I like ahi.
I
It's
take
not,
it. I take it for myself, because I don't like the seafood taste for me. Like, I don't like
um,
the fishy burbs.
and you guys, ahi, not ahi tuna, but ahi flour. So
Yes, it
it's
is
a
one word.
vegan source.
Yes. I'm sorry, I don't have the bottles, and they're all wrapped, so I should. My
I
bad.
can pull up your website
Here,
too.
so can I.
Yeah.
Okay, let me. You want to?
I
Here,
didn't make you a
let's.
co-host, I don't think. So
Okay, so if you go to our shop in the Omegas,
let me see if it's up here. You guys,
yeah,
this is,
here you go, in the Omega oils.
so here's those cool little
There you go.
tins, and here's the algal,
Yes,
A-G-A-L,
you did it. I'll go.
A-L-G-A-L. Um,
Say it 3 times fast.
And then you have your fish oils. So you do have some fish options. And then salmon cold pressed,
The
which,
ahi is gonna be somewhere. If you keep scrolling, you might have to go back to our shop and go to omegas.
okay.
So it's a newer thing.
And
On
do
our
you know
site.
much about other omegas?
Not huge amount other than those that are already created in the body. So like I know our omega 5, 7, 9, they're for cats and dogs are already created. That's why 3s and 9s are so essential. And dogs and cats differ with what for instance, so this algal oil is a direct triglyceride source of DHA. There is no conversion, and it is used fully. It's bioavailable by dogs and cats. Ahi flower, all other plants, ahi flower included, have different omega-3 fatty acid chains, and they do have to convert in the body. Cats differ,
It
dogs
and
differ, humans differ.
is it toxic to cats or not?
It is not toxic. It just has no effectiveness. The ahi flower has no effect on cats because that source is SDA omega-3 and it doesn't convert at all in cats. But in dogs, it converts very effectively to EPA. And so, why Scott chose this, it's a companion for the algal oil, which is very high DHA. And together, at proactive or fully supportive regimen, you're really doing skin, coat, hip, joint, heart health, eye health in a balance. And like, there are pet parents, like for me, like I said, I do ahi flower because I don't like my fishy burps. There
I
are,
agree. I
right?
no, that's a hard no
Now,
for me.
I will do an algal oil. As I age, I definitely will. Like for the higher, that's most important. And I do turmeric and black pepper and all things I do. But there are plenty of pet parents who don't want any fishy kisses at all. And for dogs, ahi flower is a great effective conversion from SDA to EPA. So
Now the omega-6 is a little higher in the ahi, so I love the idea of you blending the two. But you buy one bottle and one bottle, and then you mix them.
you can mix them. You can do one in the morning, one in the night. You can do a
Oh,
rotation. Like we recommend the 1 week snapshot. So just like we eat, a 1 week picture. So we rotate all of our things. Once peak optimal health or balance has been achieved, we even say for our allergy and immunity support powder and our oils, except for our flea and tick, everything can be used at full support if you're facing a presentation. And then after 4 to 6 weeks, the holistic path takes time because it's going to be long term. And Erin made a great analogy. How long does it take for an issue to surface? A long time. It's a long time, hopefully a long time. Sometimes it's not, but preservatives, ultra processed, all of the chemical load, it takes a long time for a gut issue, a skin hotspot, what have you, issue to present. It's going to take a solid amount of time to decrease those presentations and reestablish homeostasis. But after it has been achieved, we and our pet parent community, they go down to half support. My girls are actually on a micro dose of our hip and joint. They're my Lily's turning 6 next week, but she's going to go up to half dose. She's reaching adulthood, and we'll just keep supporting her that way. You can adjust as they age, adjust per their lifestyle. More active athletes, agility.
I
That's the
think
cool thing
that's,
about
I think
customization.
that's a really wise point is if you guys know you're going to have a big dog week, if you're going camping, you're going on vacation, you're taking them with
Mm,
you, up your anti-inflammatory stuff.
sure. That's more stress. So be prepared. Just that's awesome to plan a big dog week of hiking. Just fireworks. Whether like I hear a lot of people say, they're fine. You think they're fine. And it would be awesome if they look fine. One of my girls is not fine. She paces, and we've made huge leaps of her comfort level, but it's still a lot. They feel the electrostatic, like they feel it all. And so you don't
And
always
they
see it.
smell it.
They smell it, they sense it, they hear it. That threshold, we can't necessarily see it. Hopefully we don't see it. But oh my gosh, you know, I hear stories. We had a trauma event to enter the holistic pet space of allergies. Too many times do I hear seizures and neuro issue and cancer. And I'm blessed to have just had an allergy issue and find all of these Mother Nature's remedies just by that. But everyone has a trauma story, and we just hope that they're the least traumatic possible. And I know, like for instance, Erin, when we first met at AHVMA, she told me about her penny dog and all of these crazy things that happen all of a sudden. Nothing you can do necessarily, but she puts all of her knowledge that she learned from that trauma into her pups now, which I'm sure all of us do. Like, we always can pay it forward to our next pets, our next beloved best friends, that this is never for naught. All of the stuff that we're learning and sharing together,
Yeah,
I
I really
rambled.
feel like the dogs of my past were the teachers of my future.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is okay. I have to bars. Okay, let me just. Does anyone know what bars means? So we're going to talk about age for a second. My teenager visited last week. She's full of wisdoms at 19, and I kept saying, "Oh my gosh, that is so smart. Who brought you up? Who raised you?" Anyway, she goes, "Yeah, mom, bars. That's what you say." Like, the new slang is you say bars, like as in like bars in music. Like when you say something so wise, you
It
say
resonates.
bars.
That's
You,
funny.
you're full of bars, my friend.
Thank you.
You're
I'm happy
welcome.
to be full of bars, not the drinking kind. Coffee bars, maybe. Yeah.
There you go. There
So
you
I
go.
noticed your recipes on your herbal blends are Ayurvedic. Like you have neem in your mixes, which I don't see a lot of neem in a lot of pet products. I use neem,
Yes,
um,
and neem leaf,
and
neem
not the
oil,
oil.
yeah, is often an issue. Neem oil is in our spray, our topical, but neem leaf is wonderful for many reasons, but also for pest repel.
So do you actually like do pulse rates on dogs and then like Kappa, Veda, like
Ooh, no,
oh, you're like thinking about it. You're like, oh, we could
I
do a whole
know.
Ayurvedic.
Oh man, I'm super fascinated by it in pets and more in depth for me. I'm doing some courses like I'm way behind Scott. Like, he's done his CPCN and he did Dogs Naturally, and he's with Dr. Ava Frick now doing HTMA and a
Oh,
full
cool.
pet nutritionist. I'm behind because I have to do the books and stuff, but I'm doing a mushroom course with Dr. Silver and
Nice.
CIVT, and I'm doing my CPCN hopefully this year. But Ayurvedic is really my like in energy work. That's my favorite thing, and I just need to have the time and brain space, which we've mentioned.
Girl, I
Erin,
see so much for
Erin
your
will help.
future. I'm
Thank
so
you,
excited. And you could actually like start doing pulse rates and
dude. I have to ask you all about the things. We'll keep in touch
let's do
for
it.
sure.
I would love that. That'd be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to I was a vendor at a holistic health fair this weekend in Auburn, California. And so there was an Ayurvedic practitioner straight across from me. And I sat there and watched her, and I was like, oh, I'm just kind of jelly about this. And so I never even thought about doing it on pets until you started talking. I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
could be
you
a
would.
real thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just on the herbal side and knowing kind of like TCVM, knowing your pet's essence or temperature, things like that. But no, like muscle testing, I know that you're experienced and practitioner. I think that's so fascinating. My girls have been muscle tested for certain things during certain times of their path. It's there's so many outlets, modalities, things. It's almost too much for my I'm
I
so
know, it can make your
overwhelmed.
brain explode, couldn't it? So that's why I did this membership because there's just so many modalities, and it might not be my modality, but it might be somebody else's modality. So we get
Yeah.
all these speakers like you, and we've never had an Ayurvedic person on, which I don't think it's well understood in the pet space. So I love the fact that you have kind of created these Ayurvedic formulas. There's herbs that I love, like Arjuna, that nobody's ever heard
Yes.
of.
We just I just had Tulsi tea. So Scott has a big green hydroponic wall thing, and he grew me Tulsi,
Nice.
which is like there's so many tools in Ayurveda and in other um ancient, I guess, philosophies. So you can't really go wrong. And I don't know. I think that on the overwhelm point, it's a good reminder that with all of these things out there, you can go pretty crazy. You can almost, even with supplements, like we tell people, we'll stop people from buying a supplement because they have 20 at home and they're
I
doing
hate that.
too many things. Simplicity for us, for our pets, sometimes taking a beat, taking a breath. um I'm in my take a breath for a whole month era on a few things myself, because so many things can contradict themselves, and without clarity and seeing, is for instance a pet's um, gut issues. We're seeing a lot of loose stool more recently, let's say for a pet.
It's
it's
ridiculous,
it
actually.
it is it's prevalent, right? um I'll
Or
ask
I could say in dogs, diarrhea, loose stool, in cats, megacolon.
okay,
Yeah.
there you go. And we don't we have over the last 2 years been serving cats, but
And thank you for that because the
mm,
cat market's pretty slim.
that's what we heard. And we started only when pet parents were sending us pictures of their cats with benefit, and before and afters. We didn't,
Oh,
a lot of cross, New Zealand green lip and all the ingredients we use are stellar for cats as well. Many are. But anyway, hearing of a gut issue and then finding out, oh, there was a divorce in the family, or they just
oh.
moved. There's a lot of things that you don't have to throw supplements at. You don't have to go and even do acupuncture. I mean, these are all great proactives. I'm living proof. I love the fact that I have a healthy level of turmeric and reishi and all of the things to keep me at my balance, and my girls do too. But there's some easy explanations for drastic changes in a pet's or a person's health that could just be an occurrence, and time might just help. And there is no issue. Wait, pause. That's a huge message that I've been continually reminded of. So pass it on.
Well, and I think, like you said, like little lifestyle changes, although they might not be a big deal, it might be a big deal to your pet.
Huge.
You know,
That's the
I
routine.
my
Yeah.
husband and I had a rough marriage, and when I went through a divorce, I really thought my dog was going to be happy about it because it was a
Mm, yeah.
tumultuous situation.
Yeah.
It was painful, and I thought, oh my gosh, she's going to be so happy, and he wasn't. He wasn't one bit. I was,
So
but he wasn't.
he missed pieces of the union,
Yeah.
maybe the routine.
Yeah, it really,
That's
he
hard.
really went down from there. Yeah.
Ah,
And I just did not anticipate that one bit. I really thought it was just going to be all like uphill from here.
I would have
And
too.
yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I
We
know.
don't know. We don't know, like their life is drastically different by scent, by all of the sensory inputs. They're different. Their presence from a moment to moment. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's
We need a
interesting, like
communicator.
with the muscle testing, you can ask a lot of questions. It pretty much allows a communication aspect. And for the foster dog I have now,
Mm.
um, if he has a little accident, like moves the food bowl across the floor and it makes a funny noise, he doesn't want to eat at that spot anymore.
The association is done.
Yeah, and I'm just
Wow.
like, oh, it's just a noise, like a little with the bowl, and he's just like,
Nope.
nope.
That's interesting.
And he's that sensitive, and so it's just a little mind racking. I keep going, well, I guess it's time for this homeopathic remedy and not. But if I give him ginkgo, he's good.
Okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Great.
He can
Great.
handle, he can tolerate a lot more on ginkgo. Now, can he live on ginkgo forever? I don't know.
It's all about guessing sometimes, and hopefully finding the right thing.
Yeah, we
Track
really
record.
want to cure and not just suppress. Like,
Absolutely.
the goal, like you said, minimal products, maximum results,
Yeah.
and permanent results, not just like tampering it down.
Yeah.
And that's
Definitely.
actually one of my problems with CBD is I feel like people use it as an easy out, but then they can't get off of it because they're actually not dealing with the root
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
And the
We our first product was actually stress support, because we weren't sure with Lily. Now that we had the CT scan and there was nothing wrong with her throat, we thought maybe it was anxiety. It turned out to be a mix. But the stress support has pork liver and like chamomile, reishi, lion's mane, things for complete balance, which we saw results within just 2-3 weeks. But we also changed the diet. We also started to um, pay more attention to when we were feeding. There are lifestyle and management things that we were doing. So there is no magic pill. Um, and that's really important to set pet parents' expectations realistically. And it helps them keep on the natural path, because sometimes if your expectations are super high for just a short turnaround time, and um the fact that you can have the cleanest, like reishi is stellar, it's one of my favorite mushrooms, fruiting body, organic, like the cleanest of clean. But if you're adding that to let's not name brands, but let just something so ultra processed, it's going to make a tiny dent, if that. It's going to be counteracted by all of the toxins. So every little thing you do is vital. That's
interesting
right.
that, yeah, no, that makes total sense, Lisa. And I've also seen pet parents put their dogs on downers and uppers. And I'm like, are you trying to hit an in-betweener? Like, and horse people do this too. They'll
Oh
like do a
yeah.
stimulant and a suppressant. And I'm like, what's your
Yeah,
goal
we're,
here? Let's talk
yeah,
about your goal.
it's so interesting. You just made me think of like there are different systems at work and like a multi-ingredient supplement. So sometimes that's, like for instance, the vitamin B of the pork liver and the chamomile that actually does create but it's working on different aspects of the gut and the gut brain axis. So, but for the pup or cat to feel better and sleep better and be able to accept training and management.
Right.
Um,
Because vitamin B is also a stress reliever.
right,
So
right.
you're categorizing like lower stress. That's why it's an anti-stress product. It's
Yeah.
interesting because I've seen a lot of pet parents go to chamomile for something else. I'm like, why are you sedating your dog? And they're like, it's sedative. I'm like, it's in
Mm.
all your sleepy mixes. Yeah. I'm like, and it has a hormone component to it
Oh,
too.
didn't know that.
Yeah, we use it. So we cannot use it on our horse mares if they're going to get bred because the cycling
Is it
effects.
low estrogen? What does it do?
I'm not quite sure. I
I'm gonna
just,
look it up.
yeah, you're like all
It's
excited.
like because perimenopause, it's real. It's real right here. So
I had like 2 days of menopause and that was it. So I
I
ended
still
up
like
doing
you.
black coash, blue
My
coash,
opinion has changed of you now, Poppy, but I love you
Right.
still.
black coash, blue coash for short term, and then red raspberry, and I was done. I was like, I'm over it. So,
Okay.
yeah, don't
Good.
use
I'm
it as an
happy for you.
excuse. Do not use it as an excuse. It will take
Okay.
control over you.
No. I personally I've been using the things that I've been learning about. So I'm
Cool.
doing okay. I'm not hot flashing so much, but every cycle of life for us and for our pets, it's all a learning thing.
Yeah.
So
And one of my favorite hormone herbs is sarsaparilla. I love it. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. I could roll in it. That's me. Yeah.
I had a Beagle Basset Hound who loved the smell of deer scat and would find it and roll in it a lot.
I don't find
Your
deer scat
choice. No.
exciting at all.
That's good. Sarsaparilla is your
Ex-
rolling pleasure.
yes, yes. I want to pour it all over me.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Nobody
I love
talks
it.
about that though. It's not a common herb that's mentioned. And so that's another reason why I like your products is you think a little out of the box and you combine some really interesting combos that I'm like, "Oh, you don't see that on the market." It's not
Yeah.
like it's not an echo chamber of products out there.
Scott was very creative and intentional. Like he loves Baswala Serrata. He's very excited about kelp. Um, the things that he was looking for are girls that he couldn't find, and he was just sourcing them independently and then started making blends. But we now understand more of pet parents' needs, that there's like the algal oil, the single ingredient for elimination diet support, for supporting easy elimination diet courses and all of the tracking. We love our blends for proactive and for full support, but the single ingredient. So he's sourced an amazing ashwagandha product, which I love. I do take ashwagandha still since age 25. It's
And it's still effective. Like no breaks.
no
Because
break.
I'm
Yep.
a big component of no kitchen sink.
Mm,
You know, I see a lot of pet parents that just throw the kitchen sink
everything.
at
Yeah.
them and to back off for like a week or two or a month and get your baseline back to
Yeah.
see where it's coming back.
Where you're at. Yeah. Absolutely. If things have been repaired. So single ingredient and always gradual introduction. I don't care what anyone says, gradual introduction of any new ingredient and track it. Um, we don't know. We don't know what our own sensitivities are today. And we don't know in 10 years if our body composition changes, if genetic markers have been turned on or off. We don't know with our pets too. So, and so these single ingredient ashwagandha, we have all the ingredients, bovine colostrum, stellar grass fed in our allergy and immunity. We're going to start providing that in single ingredient. So for the higher sensitive pets, we'll be able to add and layer on individually so that month by month they can start tracking and seeing just by one, and in small quantities. You can get really good quality, huge quantities of some of these ingredients, but Scott likes his own sourcing, and we're really excited about that. And for cats, we will this year in 2026 officially have a feline specific probiotic. We have,
Nice.
yeah, we have a canine. Our gut support is only for dogs. That and our ahi flower are the only things that are just for dogs. Everything else is for both. But we see so much opportunity with cats, digestion, behavioral, immune system. Everything is in the gut. So our current canine specific probiotic we source from Canada from a vet owned company that's stellar, and they actually field find from healthy wolves for
Oh,
dogs. That's where our cultures come from. So for felines, the same from big cats.
so
And
you were doing a postbiotic extraction
yes,
from mountain
from
lions?
well, it will be big cats, and I'm actually not sure if it's just mountain lions,
I are the
but
cats
it's
okay,
from
girl. We
Edmonton.
need to
Yeah.
talk because
Okay.
I know that when I FMT'd my dog, Dr. Margot Roman did it personally because she was training some veterinarians. My dog at the time was the demo dog. His personality changed so much from the
Did it?
FMT, and it was his intelligence went through the roof. Like
That's
his learning ability, his processing, his peace, all of that changed. It was so impressive. I actually had to call Peter Shankarelli and go, "How smart are those dogs?" And he's like, "They're crazy
amazing.
smart." I'm like, "My dog is too." So, will your cats be killing you in your sleep? Is my
That's really
question.
that was funny.
Will you need a whip and a chair? Is my wonder. Like, thank God they're small.
Their claws are not though. That's so funny. Yeah, we'll let you know where the sourcing exactly is. It's from Western Canada, so we have to. I'll find out from the good vet.
The nicest tigers you can find.
Yeah, they're nicer on the West Coast, aren't they?
I don't know. I haven't. Well, and the weird thing is, foxes have cat irises. So I wonder if foxes would transfer as a fecal.
Interesting.
I know. It's creepy to see a fox eye because you're like, what is that?
That's cool.
It is
I
cool.
I have your eye map. I'm gonna go rabbit hole in into all that
Well, and it's
when we
really
have time.
amazing because you can look at the irises, change the food, and give it a couple weeks and then look again. It's like a supercomputer on animals. Humans, not so much. But on animals, they're taking all this data in front of them, all the senses, all of that, but also internally expressing it on the iris. But once you like change and shift, those marks respond immediately.
Is it because their lives are just so more they're simpler lives? Like we have all of this input for no reason, capitalism, la, la, la. Is that
Um,
why? Like
part of it is usually most humans are single, like one birth, and you have like this pod of puppies or kittens in this big uterus. So I think that's part of it. But in humans, this is your dad's genetic marker and this is your mom's genetic marker. And you literally get your parents' irises passed down. Whereas dogs, cats, horses, we aren't seeing that.
That's crazy.
It is. It's
Very
super weird.
interesting.
And the human iris does not change like dogs and cats. Their sclera does, but not their irises.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So
Fascinating.
I know it's super cool. I would love to partner with a company, a feed company, or a supplement company, and have people submit irises before a product and then
Dude,
after. I know.
Erin's thinking. I see it. She's like,
Well, it's so profound to see the before and after.
Hey, Poppy, we're starting Dr. Shea's protocol with the herbs tomorrow. Maybe I should take Gigi's pictures.
Please do. I
Yeah,
think he'd
I'll do
love
that.
it because in Chinese medicine, they also look at the eye. They don't look at it the same way we do, but they still make note of it. I mean, they were one of the original iris attention people.
I'm putting her on 2 different herbs, but we're doing one pill, then 2, and then I'm going to the next one. So I'll do a picture before I start the second one too.
Yeah, and just video,
But she's been
video and
on,
then clip.
but she's been on the Stram,
Yeah,
so
Strim's great. I love Strim.
she's going off of that now. Video it, not picture it.
Video it, and that way she can move her eye around and you'll get a bunch of different angles and send me the video and I
You're
can,
like
or
you're going to
you can
see
screen.
anything with her eyes, but we'll try.
You can just use the side light.
My dog has 2 major nightmare eyes, like a detached lens and a hole in an ulcer and cataract in the other.
I use Julie's dog as a teaching slide
that's awesome.
of you can still read eyes when your dog is jacked up. Yeah.
Can you tell that
Julie,
they're jacked up?
you can
Yeah.
totally see it. Julie, I'm gonna mute you because I hear
Yeah,
some background.
It's just, I want to say, Julie, if you ever come down to Lakeland, Florida, I'm often there. So it would be neat to meet you.
I'm
Julie's
over in Lake Nona. You probably met me at Avma. I was the one with the cute little tan and white big mouth Shih Tzu, Candy.
Where would I
At
have met
Avma,
you?
she
at
was at Judy
AAPMA.
Morgan's too.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the little puppy with the big mouth when she sees another dog.
Well, and
I
she's
love
got
it.
green eyes. Are her eyes still green?
Yeah, they're a little bit more amber now,
Yeah,
but they're
I
still
don't
pretty green.
I don't see too many dogs with green eyes.
Oh, that's
But I can
awesome.
meet you in Lakeland one day. We can go to the
Cool.
Strawberry Festival.
Well,
My
I do a
favorite time of
market
year
there.
over at Plant
You,
City.
you can come and visit.
Are you going to VMX? No.
I just do farmers markets in Lakeland on Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
I still do my farmers markets so I get to meet my pet parents.
That's
Poppy
nice.
will give you my info. Email me when all the info. No.
Awesome.
Also, we have a member that has a shop in Australia, and she was interested in talking to you for her Australian audience.
Amazing.
Yeah, do you
it.
do global?
Do we ship globally or do global pet? So our one wholesaler in Canada ships us internationally.
Great.
That's Dog's Age. And things change so much with international shipping and tariffs. We've always had it on our radar, at least to wholesale, so that partners in Australia, we've had Singapore requests, we've had UK, and then there's the thing of us keeping up with filling these and not having manufacturing in a large facility. So we'd love to be ready to. So
That's awesome. Well, we would
keep you
love it
posted.
too. It's
Thank
hard
you.
to take a concept and create a product and like I have some pre-made mixes and I just suck at production. Yeah.
We have a little team. We have a full staff. It's just we do everything responsibly, carefully, and it's hard to keep up in the small processing that we have. It's just what a learning curve. I don't miss hotels and restaurants still, that's for sure. This
That's
is
awesome.
the best. This is the best.
Yeah, that's high stress. This is high stress in a different way.
This is mission-based high stress, so it beats it 100%. Like we literally get to hear and see improvement in the best creatures on earth, which are dogs and cats. I love people, but I love pet people more, and I love their pets a billion%. It's no brainer. Like if there's karma, this is the best karma to create. Like helping pets, there's nothing better. Nothing better.
Is your daughter a pet lover or not?
She is, but she is totally allergic to cats. That's the only reason we don't have cats, because I want her to come visit from college in her life. So I can't have a cat. She will just zero visit. And then dogs, she's like on the allergy test, she was like a 4 of 6. So that's why we got poodles. But still the pollen and the dust that comes in, she does better with no pets, but she's definitely a pet person.
Oh, I hope she grows out of that.
I know. We've been trying to pump her with reishi and like all the things. You can lead a horse to water. She's
But she's willing. She's willing.
She's willing-ish. Like
Ish.
she's willing by her own choice. And then I just have to keep my mouth shut and then she'll do things. Do you know what I mean?
So healthy dogs have healthier dander with less allergens. So dirty dogs are more allergic to more people because their dander's dirtier and more histamine inducing.
I hear that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Just like with flea and tick and mosquitoes, everything, a higher immune system is going to be a least hospitable host to pests. Everything is about the darn immune system, right?
Yeah. So on your flea and tick, it's an ingestible, not a topical.
We have an
Speaking about making hospitable.
I know.
Hostile and making it hostile for the fleas and ticks. So it actually is an oral anti-flea and tick, not a topical, which is kind of cool.
It's really cool that more than just a repel, which it repels. Scott's concept, when I came to him, because I had gone cold turkey, no more Simparica, and I was actually scared to tell him. I was like, so it's been like 4 weeks. Like we're in Florida. It's flea Florida year round. And our yard is untreated. It was a thing. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the isosceline products anymore. And he's like, okay, let's do a repel through the skin, but more importantly, healthier, thicker, more moisture barrier skin and coat support. So the tremella mushroom in there is very unique. Because there's other, you could just do fresh garlic. If you do nothing, definitely do fresh garlic. That's great for pest repel
and parasite. I mean, your mix would also be an anti-parasitic,
right? And labeling and stuff. But yes, but the aspects, the neem leaf, the broccoli powder, all of it is really for the skin's immune system, so that it's literally a thicker skin, higher moisture barrier, so that anything that latches or bites, if the repel aspect doesn't repel for whatever season where there's just higher activity or you're in a higher risk environment, you're creating a much healthier skin and coat. So it's an immune concept as much, if not more, than a repel concept. And then cool. Yeah, we also definitely recommend layering. We have a list on our website of collars that we trust, and vests and all the things, and proactive maintenance of your yard with DE, diatomaceous earth, with beneficial nematodes, uh, gauge what time of day you're going out for mosquitoes. You know, there's so many things we could do. And we do make a spray that we love. It's in glass. That's why we made it, because we didn't want to be buying the there's great products out there, but we didn't want the plastic bottles. But
Because
layer,
those type of products are hard on plastic
yeah,
because
they
they have
break
some
down.
astringent aspect to it.
Exactly. So let's add more plastic to our skin pores. No, we don't want that. So um it's all about just putting options out there that are cleaner and healthier, and being a resource. So, and learning more. Like, we want to keep inundating our brains with more information, clinical data. We follow the trusted practitioners, with the most modalities, yours being a new one, which is so just fascinating to me. But we can never stop learning, and we'll always share what we've learned. That is, we're more pet parents first than experts.
Yeah.
We're
I think if you're in the holistic pet space, it's it's an emerging process, and
absolutely
it's a little late to the party compared to human holistic. So
very.
I feel like we're still in the infancy of
I
it.
think so. It's so unregulated. I don't know why the value is, I mean, the value is less because people first, but even in the medical space of human care, ay, 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 you know? So, and Dr. Connor Brady, I'm sure, like, has crazy stories. The whole EU has been feeding their dogs raw or clean for decades. We just late to the party for lots of reasons. So,
Yeah, well, and I blame it on the 90s. So
do you?
the reason why I blame it on the 90s is wait, I'm getting a reverb. I'm gonna mute Janice. Um, they did a bunch of clinical trials on holistic type products and they vilified it. So they did like immune trials with golden seal leaf instead of root. And they're like, see, it doesn't work. And so they really targeted holistic products to make it look inert or placebo type thing. And people believed it. And so my sister, who was a registered nurse, was like, there's nothing valuable to golden seal. I'm like, they did the leaf in the study, Shelley.
It
I
makes
go,
so much difference. Like, every little aspect, and Big Pharma just jumped right on that, of course.
yeah, and they trusted the fact that the average human being wouldn't know the difference between golden seal leaf and golden seal root and wouldn't call them out on it. And so they could just vilify the whole holistic industry by testing things that weren't
The, the
profound.
yeah, the intended.
Janice, did you want to talk?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something quickly because we have a much different issue in the United States than they do in the UK and the EU. They're in order to get their products around, it's a much less time and much less mileage to get their products to other places quickly. So, for instance, eggs. You'll find that in Europe they eat eggs. They don't wash their eggs because they don't need to preserve them so much to keep them, clean because they don't have to go very far. So
That makes sense.
anything that
It's
requires it being fresh or being or just having to last a really long time, they don't have as much of a problem because they don't need the preservatives as much as we do.
That
That's all
makes
I like
sense.
Janice, you can't listen on two devices at once.
I'm not.
For some reason, we're getting a loop. Okay,
That's a great point, though. Like, the fact that we are a huge commercialized nation, and transport is everything. So preservatives started for need, and that is true. Um, there's also, I hear, for instance, Ruby with Feed Real. She's super conscious. They package many things in plastic, but do all they can to reduce their use of plastic. And they've even talked about finding a location mid-country, mid-US, so that distribution can be, because they're all clean, raw, air dried. So the more mission-based companies with heart and moral compass, who are trying to do better with locational sustainable responsibility. I think the newer generations are interested in doing that, and I've seen it and heard it a lot with younger companies, newer companies that are seeing there's opportunity. It costs more, but in the long run, it will benefit and will reap that benefit. So the EU model, because the nations are just smaller, it can be done per time zone in the US. Things can be done if we all make the right choices, and our dollars do cast votes. So I've been really trying hard not to buy from Amazon, like really, really. Today I had to buy batteries. I needed batteries for something for the office. But I've gone from like purchasing, way too much to very little, and I'm choosing the companies I purchase from more carefully. So
I try to buy local as much as possible, but I do live
absolutely.
in a remote area, so Amazon sometimes is a big friend just
Yeah.
because of the convenience. But I don't ever buy supplements on Amazon
No.
unless it comes from the direct store, because I just don't trust the
We don't
labeling.
we were thinking about going on Amazon like 4 years ago, and then we said we don't want to be in that arena. We
Well, and
bought we bought like salmon oil when Lily was going through her first situation. I think it was in a big orange plastic pump, and Scott dumped it. Like he was like, and that's kind of part of what started us. Like, oh my gosh, there's nothing we feel comfortable getting, and definitely not from Amazon.
well,
No,
and Choice is
consumable.
turning out to be like a pet Amazon,
Yeah,
which is,
yeah.
I think, their goal. I don't know, maybe it's not, but it seems to be. And so also with that big salmon oil with the pump, it could have gotten hot in the vehicle, in the transport. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah. And then by the time it's on your front door, it's rancid.
Yeah.
And it could have sat on the shelf in the storage.
There's lots of things. It if it gets hotter than 150 degrees for a minute, it's done. And the a long route across the country from Arizona to Florida, vice that is melty plastic BPA breakdown
Yeah.
of a bottle of oil. So
It's so gross.
yeah,
Well, I'm
I can't wait to
excited for
get
your
you to this
company.
book. Thank you. Thank you for having me, and Scott in spirit. Erin's here, so
I
she
miss
represented too.
Tell Scott we missed him and we wish
Will
he was here.
he'll come another time and tell? He's funny. You asked about. I think you asked on an email how we came up with Wolf Creek, and it was all Scott, and he's a comedian. Maybe first before chefhood. He's just too right, Erin. Like he's ridiculously funny. We can't get anything done with him. So this worked out well. We could no.
So
You'll
tell
have to
me,
meet
you
him.
can't leave us hanging on the Wolf Creek.
So it was just like Lily has this adorable howl when she wants to play, and it's a woof. It's a woof, WOOF. But she's a like a prissy little poodle. She's a standard poodle, but she does like a wolf howl every time she wants to play, and she's incessant. And we didn't have any playtime when she was sick. And when she started getting better is when she started howling. So that woof, and then the creek is just a nod to Mother Nature, and it turned into this
Fluidity. It
cute
means
name.
flow.
Yeah, it's letting the body get to its natural state with Mother Nature's tools, all of that. But it is ridiculous how many people spell it WOLF. So it's adorable, and I wouldn't change it for the world, but
It
it's
is.
woof.
So do you guys do one-on-one consultations?
We are starting to. We definitely want to support all the way through a pet parent's situation. And because we don't want pet parents to add a supplement that doesn't fit or isn't needed or does fit and a second one might, or diversifying the omega, all those things. So at a 45-day, all of our pet parents get an email asking how things are going and offering a consult by me or Scott. And as the team gets more trained, we'll be able to provide more guidance. That's the thing. We want real results, and it is kind of good that we're small and gonna stay small to be able to give that attention and guidance. And then we're trying to build our website to give more answers to folks, like with decision tools and more usable information, because none of us have the time to read a lot anymore, right? But
Right.
the more information to be able to customize to your situation is what's going to save you time and money, because in the end, we don't want a pet parent to be using something that is not going to serve. So
Or they're overlapping too much of the same thing.
that's right.
How many times you're like, well, let's read the labels, and you're like, you have 4 fish oils you're adding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can diversify, but like one at a time. Let's use what you got. And also there's the oxidation. You definitely don't want 4 fish oils in 16-ounce bottles sitting on your shelf. That will not, unless you have a very large pack.
How do you feel about mixing oils at one time? It seems like it's counterproductive.
It isn't, because they all differ in their amounts of fatty acids, but like we'll rotate throughout the week. We have 2 large dogs, so it works with a smaller bottle, and there are different aspects in combination of other omegas too. But in general, it's just better to do one at a time, even if it's just per meal. If you can utilize a bottle within the 90-day Best Buy, then have it prepared, because that diversification of different EPA, DHA, ETA, all of the things have different results and supportive qualities. So did I answer the question? I kind of
Yes, you did,
little.
because I always get nervous taking like different types of oils in one sitting
Yeah.
and
I mean, like,
mixing them together, because I feel like the I went to an allergy seminar for humans, and they said you might be not allergic to every individual ingredient, but if you threw it on a pizza, you might be.
that's interesting. Yeah.
So
That's
the
why
chemical composition changes when you mix it all together.
it's
And
like turmeric and black pepper. Like, it's activated when they're together, and separately they don't have as much benefit on the counter. Yeah, it could be the case.
black
Our
pepper will also stimulate everything else you feed. So it won't just be the black pepper, it'll be all your anti-inflammatories, it'll be anything else, because it's a vasodilator.
That's a good word right there. I didn't know that. I was gonna say, we're gonna talk more. This is fun. The omega fish oil we have has 4 ocean fish,
Okay.
and we did that at the beginning just to have something other than salmon. So we have both for sensitivities. The 4 fish work great together, but
Are they all small fish?
they're all small fish.
So they're all kind of in that lower feed realm categories. So they're like
Lower mercury, lower
anchovies, herring.
exactly, and sardine. But if that was put on the pizza for that individual, that's why we always gradually introduce over the first few days of anything you try, and watch and do it in the morning. Do breakfast. You don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night. And standard loose stool or changes in digestion are expected, especially if there's an ultra processed diet and the contrast of cleaner ingredients. But after 3, 4, 5 days, you watch. Discomfort is never okay. Go see your vet. But
Well, and Lisa, I would throw up a pizza with those fish.
yes,
I'd be like, oh.
that was a good metaphor, though.
Yeah. So you've got the Wolf Creek website. You guys, they're offering a code 10% off. I think it's Poppy 10. Erin, is that correct? So Poppy Cap 10, and you guys can jump on their website, purchase with a discount just for our membership, which is fantastic. Thank you for the hookup. We appreciate
you're very welcome.
And what's the number one seller?
Right now, the algal oil or the allergy and immune support. Those are the best sellers. Flea and tick season happens in February, March, and then flea and tick, the powder and the spray are like, they surpass everything. But the hip and joint is what's the word? I'm trying to think of the idiom. It's really great, but it's a hidden one. Like, people don't realize the blend of the hip and joint that's got formulated is pretty unbelievable. The Pacific whiting is unique in it, and the New Zealand green lip. And then it has medicinal mushrooms. So sorry, I didn't help you at all. I didn't make that easier for anyone. You're welcome. I love putting all of them on.
Yeah, you just love all the products. You're like, I kind of love them all. Plus the t-shirt rocks.
The t-shirt, thank you.
I might have to buy one.
Yes, there's some on the website. This one isn't. This is our old logo. It's now Pet Wellness because we serve cats and dogs. So we'll have to put this OG one on. But right now there is a cute one with our long logo. But you go to the merch.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody want to hop on? I'm going to change our view to gallery.
What's in the allergy and immune? Did I miss that?
You didn't miss it. I didn't really talk about it. So it's got New Zealand green lip mussel, bovine colostrum, a little kelp, turkey tail, and reishi, fruiting body mushroom.
So talk to me about. I'm gonna stop the combo on colostrum because I've heard a lot of different things about colostrum. Okay. 20 years ago, 25 years ago when I started my practice, colostrum was a freaking rock star. Now that it's gotten super popular, I don't see it work like it worked 25 years ago. And I'm sure it's because these cows have been subjected to like Roundup and all this other stuff. I can't ask you your source, but I'm sure you're sourcing wisely. And tell me the benefits you're seeing.
So grass-fed is hard to come by, but that is what Scott has stuck with. That is a difference that he says.
Liquid or powder?
Powder.
Great.
From Canada. And I'm reading because this part is more him than me. So proline.
Proline.
Yeah, PRP. And it relieves allergy symptoms and autoimmune diseases. So without knowing the aspects of it physiologically, it's been stellar when we've offered it to our own immediate family dogs, not just ours. Single it's what's most in demand. We keep getting requests for it to be a single ingredient. And I think it is that we source grass fed, but you've seen it way longer. And if it was a superstar 20 years ago, that makes perfect sense. I mean, we've seen this trending chicken allergy is our chickens have been hormonally altered over the decades. So that's what we assume is the issue with chickens. So
Also the stress. I mean, that adds to the hormones, right? The cortisol, all of
right,
that. So I feel like any animal that's living in a stressful situation, you're jumping that adrenaline and cortisol through the meat, through the milk, through the eggs,
absolutely,
and you're
absolutely,
affecting all of that. We want calm chickens.
yes.
Well, if you do single ingredient colostrum, let me know because Gigi's got the other one, probably Pleckner's. They're not sure. And we're doing protocols with her. That's why I'm going up to Shay up at Chi. He used to take care of my other dogs. So, but Colostrum's one of the supplements on the list. And I'm
That's
working with
great to
Odette
hearing.
Suter. So, between him and her and my vet and
Yeah,
Poppy.
and Lisa, if you have a colostrum that actually does what colostrum used to do, I'm all in. I have
Perfect.
not found one yet. I've seen some liquid colostrums on the market. And then I've also heard some debates about how we're stealing the mother's first milk from
Oh,
the calves and we're ruining their lives. And I'm like, oh, I never really thought of that. I feel so
yeah.
wicked now.
I've heard
Um,
bad stories too.
yeah.
Yeah. Scott is rolling out the ashwagandha and the reishi first, and bovine colostrum. Erin made us aware that it's high in demand. Someone else just asked us, oh, Dr. Lily Chen? I don't remember. Someone, right? It's colostrum is a go-to if it's quality. And so we're looking to
Well,
do that.
and so while your small pet focused, the colostrum you have, because Poppy, right, with horses, I'm just wondering if this colostrum is uh, a better blend.
Yeah, I am too. I've just been so disappointed with
Yeah.
colostrum sources, and I don't want to ruin calves' lives.
Right. So yeah, the raising of is in the obtaining. So uh what we like to do is we share on our email list. So when you go on the website, you'll add your email address. You get $5 off your first purchase anyway. But that's how we share information. And in our email list is our, like, we ask surveys. We rely on our community to know these things. This is huge, to know the demand and the specifics, especially from people who are of like agility and training, breeding, horse. This is like huge for us. This information, what you need, is what we want to help with, especially if we can. The other ingredient, before I forget, in the allergy is there's kelp and noni fruit. Scott loves noni
I
fruit.
I went through a noni fruit phase with all my horses, and they seem to respond really well with it. Plus, I like it too.
It's
So,
got like a blue cheesy kind of flavor is what Scott
what?
loves about it. Yeah,
I would
that's what
never
she
say
said.
that.
He said that. Why? I
It's
mean,
like a Hawaiian plant.
this guy, let me just tell you, Scott can smell. This is so bizarre. He can taste something and know exactly what's in it. That's kind of a little chef thing anyway, right? But we'll be on one side of the house and we compost our stuff. So he'll wake up freaking out because he smells something awful. And there's nothing anywhere in the house. 2,000 feet away is a rotting orange, and he will call it.
He's hyper vigilant in the smelling department.
So I'm going to say you might not have tasted noni fruit, but I mean, tasted
When
a
he
blue
smells it,
cheese.
he tastes it. Yeah, it
So,
does. It's not the greatest taste. It's not
yeah.
sweet as a fruit. You would think it's sweet, and it's not. It's kind of bitter, but
Maybe that's
Hormonally, it's great.
yeah. He says it's for it's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory boosting.
Yeah, and
My cheat sheet from him.
antihistamine too.
Yeah. Okay. See.
Yeah.
So that's why it's
Kathleen,
in there.
Kathleen, hop in there. You've had your hand up for a while, and then Janice will.
Um, are your sources organic?
Many are, not all. So
And
like
is that stated on your bottles?
yes,
Excellent.
it says organic and a little asterisk because we have very little real estate. But our favorite organic is our mushrooms. We love our source of our mushrooms.
You know what? Very few companies have organic mushrooms, so kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Those are
Janice.
So I've been trying to find the site. There's a product called Colostrum Six. It's a 6-hour colostrum, which is what it's very specific to the time, and that seems to be what makes the difference. I think that, when a product becomes more popular, it's
Famous.
just acceptable to get anything that's even close to colostrum. And I think they stop paying attention to the details. But I know somebody who uses Colostrum 6, and that's actually a great product.
And that's like the OG original best form is what you're finding or you found?
I muted her because of the reverb coming back.
No worries. I'll
yeah.
look it up. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Thank you. And that makes total sense. The closer to the birth, I'm sure has a lot more impact. And I do believe that some of that colostrum was probably just milk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Scandal.
Well, can I ask, was the Colostrum 6 from Immune Tree? I'm finding more than
I used to
one.
like Immune Tree, and then I gave up on it. So
But I'm finding more than one Colostrum 6. That's what.
Oh.
Maybe that's the concept that like so many people can
the 6-hour window.
Yeah.
I think it's Anavite is the company.
Say it again.
Anotive.
Yeah.
I used Anotive.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of them. I actually was a distributor, and I quit because I just wasn't seeing anything awesome from them. I liked them for a minute, but after a couple jars, I was like, I'm pouring it in the drain, you guys. It's inert. There's nothing spectacular about it. When, 25 years ago, when I would feed it, I would give it to animals with broken legs, and they'd heal exponentially fast. And that was before I knew Symphytum. So it was my go-to for any like bone traumas or anything like that. But now Symphytum outperforms it. So yes, utterly awful. I had to throw that in there.
So are you saying you don't like the company Anavite? Or are you saying
No, I don't. No. I don't think it's profound enough. It doesn't match what 25 years ago was. And so I compare everything to that experience for me, and nothing's come close in this modern world. So I am way open to.
Have you worked with, just did doing a total gut reset with Brayson for lack of any other direction to go. And I'm working with, so I did the animal biome fecal, but stable feed is attached to animal biome doing research on equines. And Olivia at stable feed was talking.
Feed or Elk Grove Milling?
No, stable feed like that does I can't ever say this word. Sanafoin, whatever.
Safoin. Yeah. So High Gain, that High Gain company.
Nope, they're truly called Stable Feed. Pretty sure I'm getting it right. I know it's late, but Stable Feed. Yeah, Stable Feed. Stable, like standing stable, and then feed, FEED. That's the company that's
we
working
don't have that in California. Not not available? Like I've never seen it in the tax stores or
Oh
anything.
no, it's like a small company. It's like what it's like this company that we're talking to. It's small production, but they're doing the Sandfoin. They're doing kind of one and two products at a time. All anyway, they were talking about where they source their colostrum from, and I was considering because I right now use BioStar.
Yeah,
And
and I
they
do
were
like
very
bio.
specific.
Yeah, but we need to find a colostrum expert because I love the idea of the very, very first colostrum, but somebody needs that, right? Like a lot of it's on storage. When I was running that breeding operation, we always had colostrum in the freezer for foals that wouldn't be good milkers. Um, so it always makes me a little worried that we're robbing from calves.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm
Yeah.
putting the URL for Stable Feed in the chat, Poppy, because it's not a company you're not going to see it in a store. It's
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
Thank you. I'll
Mhm.
check it out. I'm excited about that.
I was really impressed talking to Olivia because they're taking correlation. They're seeing correlation. It's correlational studies at this point, it sounds like, because the sample size isn't large enough, but they're making correlations about different bacteria in the gut and foods that are going in causing something to go high, low, etc. I mean, it's really, and they're doing that research with animal biome. So they're trying to get into the equine space. It's really interesting though.
That's awesome. Were you
Mhm.
part of the research?
I mean, anytime I think I'm assuming when you submit your fecal sample to that company, you're in the research in some
You're in the
fashion.
research right
But
now. Yeah, because it's such
so
a
Brayson is apparently, but I would say, like, as much as we've talked about his gut, nothing horrid showed up in his gut. But there's two strains of healthy bacteria that they see, but they were higher than they like to see, and they have correlations to like this can lead to this, and this is the thing where so he's literally on like a protocol over 90 days with we're adding this for 2 weeks, then we're going to overlap with this. It's really interesting. We'll see how it goes. You'll have to
yeah,
look at
I'm
his eyes
super
after he does
fascinated.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, keep taking photos of those eyes. Yay.
It
Well,
sounds
Lee,
it sounds really good that there's incremental time.
Well, right. Yeah. Gut health is tricky that way. You can't throw everything in the kitchen sink at it because if it's
Right.
already in a dysbiosis state, it loses it. And so, yeah, it's very this first, then this, and it's very custom to what they
Good.
see in the bacteria from the gut.
We've used animal biome and we're very happy with we trusted the testing very much. And the other thing that you might want to consider is HTMA. Are we talking for a horse or a dog
uh,
for Mary?
Mary's
It's a
talking about
horse, but and I
horse.
did I did do HTMA.
Okay.
Yeah, he's yeah. So he's had both DePaulo's hair analysis, which is a different lab, different results, but that product he couldn't tolerate it. And then like the detox product, it was
Mm,
really hard on him. And then so then I did HTMA with someone else, and that's the person that actually led me to do the fecal sample with animal biome, and then you get the consult when you do the sample, you get the consult for free with Olivia, who works for Stable Feed, but they're partnering up on the equine animal biome work.
cool.
That's cool.
And then in conjunction, I love HTMA. I went to the AHVMA conference and was just floored at how what a puzzle solve hair tissue
Mm-hmm.
mineral analysis with the fact that it's not just a snapshot and you really can glean so much from the mineral balance or disbalance. And then the fecal. So like
So, Lisa, are you talking VDI labs? Is that
actually, so trace elements is from what I've learned, and I've also heard opposite, like VDI, that washing the sample is an issue. And VDI, I think, washes. So trace elements, and the other one I think is ALR or ARL.
It's ARL, and
Okay.
and VDI does wash because Odette's having me use ARL because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So Dr. Ava Frick is whose session I saw, and that's who Scott's taking the full certification with. It's like, it makes sense to me. So, I mean, any mineral analysis would be a great thing. So, I haven't used.
There's such controversy about the hair analysis
I
component.
know.
And that's what I'm like trying to wrap my brain around and hear all the logical thought, like deduce, my own thought from all the debate.
Yeah,
But
common
and
sense.
we've done two different labs, right? So yeah.
Were they
And-
very different?
Yeah,
sorry.
that was my next question.
They were, but the hard thing, well, they're very different in what they present. First of all, HTMA actually takes the information, combines it, and gives you profiles of, like, I don't know, like Poppy, wouldn't surprise you, both of my boys show like adrenal fatigue. Well, that makes sense. They both had neurologic, right? Forrest came with Lyme. Brayson's had EPM on go, like just problematically. And so like adrenal system fatigue was a big thing for both of them. They take the analysis and put the numbers together and make sense of it in a more, it's interesting to me. I have no idea how you get there. That's what I'm confused about with if I had the money to do the HTMA course, I would, because I'm fascinated, but also I want more information to like trust. It's a little bit, yeah, I'm getting a little bit, it's terrible. Trust but verify kind of place with some
That's
of the
where I'm
work
at,
that we're
too.
doing. Yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
terrible? But I am
I
there
think it's
because there's so many
wisdom.
options. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need my own information because I'm not an unintelligent person, right? Like, so anyway, the HTMA was fascinating. I can show, I'll send it. I'll send you the HTMA results. You've seen the Apollo results, right, Poppy?
I think so. I've seen it from other courses too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
There's
do your
so-
guys' take on it being washed versus not washed? I mean, to me, logically, if you're washing it, you're washing off things.
and
Like,
washing
so-
off minerals by
I
which
guess
is an
it would
issue,
depend
I
on
would say.
the solvent they use to wash, or whatever detergent.
But no matter what you wash, you're washing it off. And then the other thing is, I asked ARL if, how soon before can I do a bath, especially if I use Jill's ozonated shampoo. And she said, oh, she just has to be dry for 4 hours. And I thought, well, the skin, then I've washed everything off of it. I kind of want to keep it on there, a good couple of days. So it's, you get more of a true read.
Right. And I really believe that the ozone would antidote or denature a lot of that, because I was going to do Chelsea Kent's hair mineral analysis with Brody, because I want to see if he has a bunch of radioactive nucleotides from Stockton. And then he got sprayed by a skunk, and she's like, no, you gotta wait. And then I didn't want to wash him too much, and so it's just been an ongoing issue of him getting dirty or getting too
He's supposed to be on your feet a bit longer, so you have 3 months of view of what currently is there. Because that's the thing with the hair analysis too. It was drastically different for Brayson. Was that because I detoxed some things out? I don't know, because I did do half of DePaulo's supplement amounts, and then the other thing was he was on and off feed for so long. I was like, well, of course he's deficient, because I wasn't getting that in, right? Like if it was I don't remember which ones, but
Yeah.
there's not enough zinc to balance out my iron unless he was eating the supplement with the zinc, and he wasn't. And so I'm curious, I will do it again, but I'm giving him a solid 4 or so months of what he's on to then see what we really have now that he's knock on wood, licking his bowl clean again.
That's good.
Oh,
I put a
I would
link
say
in.
I would say the washing and not washing makes no sense to me, because you're analyzing the hair. You're not analyzing what's on the hair or what's around the hair. You're analyzing the hair, and the hair isn't going to absorb anything. That
this
you
is
can
why I
wash away. Huh?
This is why I love that.
Yeah, and that doesn't make any sense to me. The hair is dead. Once it's created and it comes out of your head, it doesn't do anything. It can absorb things, but nothing that you can do to wash anything away makes any sense that it would take away from your hair analysis.
Okay. Now, what about Okay, so I was told I should take it from the chest or between the legs, out by the chest, which the problem is Gigi lost a lot of hair there, so I can't pull it. Why would the chest hair be different than other hair? And have these other people tests that people have done, has it been specifically take it from the chest only?
I think for
I've only done it on me, and they ask you to take it from the area behind your ear. I think it's just a matter of how coarse or fine the hair is. It may just be a structural thing.
Well, I think, hold on, I'm gonna mute you. I think if you pull it from the chest, you have all the heavy metals from the ground coming up. So I think Chelsea's is the back of the neck.
My problem is she scratched out all her hair. She has one tuft there now that I'm letting get a little bit longer, and then she's gonna take it and she'll be back to hairless again right there.
Real quick before I forget, I put the link to Dr. Ava Frick's book on HTMA, and I think she's avid ARL, that lab. She's very that's her preference, but the book is for dogs, cats, and horses. So
Thank you for putting that book link on there.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Yay. Well, this is why we love this membership, is because we all like throw each other's ideas out there and think about it. It's very stimulating, because I'm in the same boat as Janice is. Your hair is all the chemistry is in here.
Yeah. We got to see Chelsea's talk at Feed Reel in October. We've used Parsley Pet for our girls too, and it was stellar. And Trace Elements has, washed or unwashed, they do have a very large panel. So with her console and analysis, it was really helpful for us, and in combination with Dr. Ava Frick's talk, like I love that you get a history. It's not a blood test, which at a vet's office, your high cortisol pet, white blood cell count through the roof, bioresonance, snapshots. We love that you can get a real history. And so Mary's going to test in 4 months. You shouldn't test before 3 months anyway, and you really can get a picture. And then learning that in utero, everything is transferred mama to baby, so you can have high aluminum baby from day one. You're fighting something. So like, we're hearing pet parents with allergy presentations at 3 months, and they're like, well, what are we feeding? Well, separate from that, what was the mom feeding? And so having these tests on some periodic, that just sounds so logical to me. But I want to learn more, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah. And I had that with DePaulo, because he said there's no way, because the age Brayson he was like, he had to have gotten much of this toxicity from his dam. And I was like, well, funny thing, I own her too. Like, she came as a package. So we tested her and she was worse in all the areas. So
that kind of verifies it in a way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because then I went into, like, I was testing my water, Poppy. I was testing everything. I'm like, where are they getting all these heavy metals? Yeah. So.
Well, we drive nails through their feet. I mean, you probably don't, Mary. You probably have barefoot.
Only one of mine is barefoot. The other two have thoroughbred feet that no matter what I feed.
Yeah. They're wearing metal shoes.
Yeah. Copper, but yeah, snails. Yes.
Well, and then your zinc's off.
Yeah.
Yes. So interesting.
They don't make zinc nails because those would be too soft, I imagine.
And they're doing the copper for the antibacterial component.
My
too,
farrier,
but it also stimulates hormones in mares.
It also doesn't take the hoof wall off if they pull a shoe, is why he uses it. They just slide, they just come right out.
So it can make mares super ovulate. Just FYI.
Oh, well, look at Barry had that issue.
Yeah, so copper bits, copper nails in the hooves, too much copper will... Yeah. So we pulled 5 follicles off of mare once with a copper product in one flush.
No, Forrest will stay barefoot. He's got good hoof, but the other two came genetically problematic. I mean, when the mama was a package deal because she was laminitic in all four when I took her home, and I fixed that with nutrition, but I couldn't get more growth from her, and he came with that genetic mark.
Well, interesting. I wonder how much heavy metals contributes to laminitis. So now we
Probably
gotta
quite a
think
bit.
about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, very cool. Yay. Never
Great.
ending story. Never ending chat. Absolutely. You guys, thank you for being here today. Lisa, I'm excited. I can't wait to just like follow you everywhere.
Ditto. Thank you for having me. It was so fun, and I'm fascinated. This is a great group. You all have a huge amount of knowledge, and it's exciting. So
Let me know if you come to Orlando, and I'll try to get to Lakeland soon.
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming. And you have to come again.
Is it Saturday or Sundays you do the farmers market?
Saturdays,
Okay.
most Saturdays. My
I was just
website
saying
has
today I want to go to Plant City. I
Plant
picked
City's
up strawberries at Publix, and I was like, "Oh, it's strawberry season."
fun.
You
It's
can
so
go to the
nice now.
farms, and they're outrageous. You just get them right off the field.
Yeah. And then strawberry shortcake.
There's the
Stop,
one
you guys. Stop. I'm
Sorry.
so hungry right now.
and the shakes. I forget the name of
Go
the
eat
place. There's
dinner.
one place that's outrageous.
That's awesome.
My dad lived in Tampa, and I used to on the way there, like zoom in, go get everything, and then go to his house.
Awesome.
You buy like a gigantic flat of strawberries, and literally you could just shove them all in your face in one day. They're so good.
They are really good. It's the
That's
real deal.
awesome. You guys stop. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Go eat.
send
Thank
you
you for
pictures,
having
Bobby.
me again.
My pleasure. Please come back, hang out, whatever you discover, let us know.
Will do.
You guys are researchers and geeks, so I'm sure you're gonna come up with some really groovy new products.
Thank you. Yes, and Erin is a newbie wonder on our team, and so yes, the expansion of our brains will continue, whether we
got a
like
good
it or
brain,
not.
Laura.
Yes. Thank you again. Go eat, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Next week, you guys, we have Joe Flanagan. He has the topical probiotic treatments. He has like probiotic cleaners, things like that. It's in the US sold as Provolone, but I forget his company name. So VDI Labs does sell his product under the name Provolone. So they have like earwash and all sorts of things to promote healthy bacteria and not be antibacterial. So he is coming from the UK. So our time's going to be a little different. We haven't decided on a time yet. So hopefully, like this would be like 2 in the morning for him. So that won't work. But we'll probably be earlier in the day next Monday. That's what I'm trying to say.
Was he the guy at Judy's who was like a jokester?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All of those UK guys are.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. They have great senses of humor. I think when you live on a little island, you do. Okay.
Oh, actually, that's next Monday. I won't be here. I'll be
Girl.
at VMX.
you.
Oh, have fun.
Unless we don't go out to dinner.
Oh, well, it's probably going to be in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm working all day.
Bummer.
So
Pop
but
in
we
if
have
you
Judy
can.
Morgan at our booth, and we're trying to hook up with Holly Gans on something. So I probably won't. I don't know what. I think we're going to try to do dinner. We'll
Nice.
see. Play it by ear. And there's a concert that night or a party. So I don't know. It's long days for me leaving the girls. So I don't know what I'll do. It's not
Well,
easier in a
you're
hotel.
super social.
It's just the two of us. So I'm